What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hollow Nerds podcast. I'm Nate,
I'm Brandon.
I'm Carson.
I'm Mac.
And I'm Noah.
and thanks for tuning back in and nerding out with us. It's been quite a long time. How long has it been, boys? At least
Years.
Couple,
2 months,
years. It's
3
been
weeks,
years.
7
how long
days,
has it actually
48
been?
hours.
Like 30
I mean, I
months?
guess I can just
3
literally
months,
look on my phone real
2 3 months.
quick.
I'm pretty sure.
It's been months. I mean, I guess
It's
it doesn't
been,
matter. It's
yeah.
been months.
Yeah.
It's been weeks. It's been far too long. We apologize for our
Daddy's
disappearance. But we have returned to Nerd Out. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. I mean, a lot of different things have happened in our lives because it's been a while. We've read a lot of different comic books, and some cool shows have come out. So we're going to talk about Peacemaker and Gen V at the end of the episode. That sound good to you, boys? But
Yes,
yeah, other than
sir.
that, I guess books that we've been reading. Last week, what was your guys' book of the week last week?
Battle Beast.
Incredible Hulk
Uh,
issue 30.
all right, honestly, that's valid. I think let me look at.
Or Nightwing. Nightwing was also a really good book last week.
I think I'm gonna.
Battle Beast was peak though.
Nightwing was
Yeah.
great. I think I might go with. It's either between Nightwing or Captain America for me. Have you guys been reading Chip Zdarsky Cap?
2 issues behind on it.
No, you
I
have,
honestly
Well,
can't
I've
remember
only
what
read
came
one
out
and
last
two.
week.
1 and 2.
dude.
I
It's
am not.
I highly recommend it. It's been really good. But Nightwing was fantastic as
It
well. I
was.
didn't
It
love
was.
the previous arc, but I've been liking this new one. Especially, I'm loving the Nightwing Prime character, the little
Facts.
kid, and Nightwing
Facts.
having like a
Yeah,
whatever sidekick now.
for some reason I thought about this today. They should do a team up book of Nightwing Prime and Superboy Prime and call it Prime Time.
That would be
That'd
cool.
be good.
That would
Yeah.
honestly be sick.
Now that Superboy
Like,
Prime's like a hero and stuff.
yeah,
Absolute Prime.
absolute Prime.
Um, but what else? What else came out last week and recently that you guys have been reading?
Fair.
Of course, we had KO recently. That
We
was
did.
phenomenal.
Absolutely did. And we obviously haven't talked about it yet on the podcast. So,
No.
what were you guys? Mac, did you read? You're reading KO, right?
No, I haven't. I haven't read it.
Oh,
I know.
this guy never reads
Banned.
DC.
Absolutely.
Well,
banned.
I read
No.
some DC, but the big events, like with all the tie-ins and everything, that stuff I don't like to read events.
I mean, I
But
guess
this one's
that's
cool. They're
that's
fighting
kind
each
of
other.
fair, I guess. But
Like there's a
um,
bracket.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
Absolutely.
so
cool,
excited
or
to
I
see
love
that
it.
all over TikTok and people power scaling and arguing about how this should have happened.
Well, the best part is
Man.
it's like it's not there's no power scaling in the event because
Yeah,
like the winners make no sense.
Oh, okay.
Like and they all get amped like going into it. Like they all get
I
to bring
think
like an ability or weapon in. So it's like
exactly.
it's more
I think
it's more
that's going
story
to play
driven
a
than power scaling.
huge
Marley, come
thing.
here.
Like whatever weapon or power they get, I think that's going to be like way bigger for a character.
Mhm.
100%.
Bro, we had
Um,
several things. We had the new Batman #1, Absolute Evil, Absolute Batman, issue 13, bro. Like, man,
I
we
mean,
had all
we got
kinds of
about
stuff.
3 months worth of stuff to catch
the
up on.
absolute universe has been great. I guess a good way to
Yeah,
update everyone on what we've been reading. What are everyone's top three ongoings right now? I know
I'm
mine.
gonna say I have not been reading like current, but what I have been reading is Chainsaw Man, Don Don, and Spawn. That's what I've been catching up on some
Hell
other
yeah.
stuff.
I just started Chainsaw Man, like the anime, not the manga. I'm trying to watch it, catch up on it, so I can go see this new movie.
Yes.
But back to the top three ongoings. Mine are, while you guys think, because I made a video on it recently. Um, Rook Exodus, Absolute Superman, and the Ultimates.
I'm gonna go Rook Exodus, Absolute Batman. Uh,
Two W's.
yeah, I'm not. You know what, dude? I'm gonna slide Exquisite Corpses in there. That book is
solid.
phenomenal. That
It's
book is
so gas,
All right.
man.
phenomenal. That book is
W.
phenomenal.
Big W.
I know we're not talking about this week's books much, but that was gas this week.
Issue
Yeah,
6, I haven't
that's
read it yet.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
exactly.
that's
Yeah,
why it's up there, bro.
it's
I haven't
gas.
read. It's all I have left is my indie books. I haven't read that or the new Speed Racer.
It was fire. It was fire.
Heck yeah.
I would say Hulk, but it's not
I
ongoing
would
right now
Yeah,
I
mine
would say
anymore.
was
my
my number
top.
one was Transformers, but D-Dubs is gone.
Yeah. Man, it was so like you could just feel DWJ's absence
Yeah, I
in this
agree. I
book,
mean, yeah,
dude.
while we're there, I mean, for those that don't know,
So
Daniel
I
Warren
en-
Johnson is my favorite of all
yeah,
time, and he was just on Transformers, and his run is over. Kirkman and Mora took over, and it was a phenomenal start. I'll get that out of the way. It was an
yeah.
amazing start. I loved that start, but like Noah said, I feel the loss of D-Dubs. I
And
do.
it's not that the issue was bad at all. Like you said, it was a phenomenal book. It was really good. But I I don't know, this is gonna be a crazy hot take, but I feel like for Transformers, I prefer Jorge Corona's art over Dan Morris. I feel like it just
I don't
works
think that's
better.
crazy to say at all, but I do
I don't
think
I
think
that
it's
just
Dan Mora
crazy to
did a
say.
good job
No,
Like
he did a
like
great
replicating
job.
their
I
Oh,
styles
think
in the fight scenes in particular.
as somebody that absolutely loves Dan Moore's art, I'm sure as it continues, he'll probably overtake it from
yeah,
Jorge for me. But as like currently, Jorge's been the main artist. Like
yeah.
yeah, like
I mean,
I
And
his
think he's a
art on
better
the opening sequence with Megatron,
facts, facts.
unbelievable. Dude,
that
that
was gas.
whenever that was the full page spread and he was talking to all of them at once. Man, I
Yeah.
like from a writing standpoint, it wasn't bad or anything. It was just different, and it was very evident that I don't know. It's
No, no,
just
I
gonna
still
take some
think it
getting
was great.
used
I
to.
think I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 on Comic Geeks. Um, I loved
It's
it.
just gonna take
Just not,
getting
it
used
wasn't
to.
D-Dubs. And I'm gonna be real, I don't know if there was probably like maybe three total issues of the 24 issue run that I didn't give a 5 in D-Dubs
Yeah.
run.
My top three ongoings are all DC. It's Absolute Batman, then the Superman main title, and then
Mhm.
Aquaman. Absolutely
Valid.
gas.
Dude, Superman has been stellar.
Superman's
Oh,
amazing. I
Absolutely
think it's the
stellar.
best
bro.
main continuity DC book
U-
for the past
Usually
30
when
Dude,
years.
I
there's
gotta
like
agree.
usually when there's tie-in issues to an event, the tie-in issues are kind of weak, you know, like they feel kind of like forcing
Mhm.
someone into the event when they don't need to be in it. But
Mhm.
Superman's works so fluently with what's
Hmm.
happening. Like I know we're not talking about this week's
Yeah.
like books, but this week's issue kind of
Facts.
just like filled in a little bit of time gaps before DCKO, and
That's
it fit
where
like so perfectly in.
I think that's where DC ascends, where Marvel just kind of plummets. I feel like no matter what is going on in these separate titles in DC, DC does so well with still making them connect to the overarching story. You know what I'm saying? With Marvel,
Which
bro, it's like
just to play devil's advocate, because I am ultimately a DC guy and I do think they're doing better in ongoings, but I think there's pros and cons to that. Because
Mhm.
you kind of like it's harder
Have
to
to get those
read
books.
books alone, like as
Right.
a solo book, where
Mhm.
if it's connected to all this other stuff that's going on. But I
Yeah.
mean, I agree. I
I
think they're
I think
killing it.
DC does it better. I think Marvel failed at it recently with One World Under Doom. I don't think like they should. I think that should have just been one event and not been in other titles. But some people
Yeah.
liked it, and I'm glad they did, but I didn't.
I didn't read all of
I
it.
think it's
Man,
still, yeah, I think it's still a thing or like still
the
I
happening.
I noticed today, and I might be wrong about this, just but Marvel doesn't have a lot of solo titles, do they?
no. Uh-uh.
Nah, it's
No.
Because like
X-Men
I
and
was doing like
Spider-Man
my grid,
related.
and it was like a ongoing solo title or whatever, and I look it up, and there's just like none of
Well,
them have solo titles. Like give your X-Men, your Spider-Mans, your Avengers, your Fantastic Four, but then what do you have left? Like a Venom title and a Loki title, or
there's
Marvel
Captain
doesn't have characters
America,
outside their team, but
Hulk,
like
Hulk's,
outside of their
Hulk. Hulk
Supergirl.
team,
is
Marvel
one.
doesn't really have like too many characters
Daredevil,
because like
Daredevil
all of
has one.
their, I don't
Spider
know.
Boy
I
until
feel like DC
recently. Or
has
not recently.
more of a variety of characters that aren't on teams that can have ongoings and
Yeah.
runs.
I mean, I can see that. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I said, I definitely think DC is doing better than Marvel in comics right now. I feel like that's not even that crazy to say anymore at this point,
No,
Mhm.
especially with the absolute universe. Because that's the thing, it's like Marvel's kind of only got the Ultimate Universe, and
And
it's
they're
losing consistency, and it's about to end. And then where on DC side, both absolute and main continuity are not only building towards each other, but just both individually great and has no end in the future. And
yeah.
so.
Plus,
Now,
DC was already kind of ahead, but then like at New York City Comic Con, all the new stuff they announced is just like taking it to the
Well,
next level.
and
even with all the absolute stuff, they're still announcing more characters getting their
yeah,
own absolute title, bro. Like
Mhm.
Yeah, they just
it's
announced the
Yeah.
Catwoman
ridiculous.
mini, the Absolute Catwoman mini.
and I don't
Chill.
know how true it is, but I heard that like after the Ultimate Universe ends, if it does end, certain characters in the mainline Marvel universe will get boxes similar or actually from the Ultimate Universe, like how
Oh,
Spider-Man
because
got.
Miles brought him back
Yeah,
in the
apparently.
recent issue. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just seeing like this theory, and I was like, that would be interesting. Like
That would
if
be.
mainline Peter chose to become like Ultimate, but like he got a box, and then, like he chose to become Ultimate Peter.
That'd be
I pray to
Oh,
nice. That'd
God
be
that
nice
happens. I pray to
because
God that
I'm really
happens.
tired of 616
Just like
Peter,
turn
bro.
around that
Honestly,
whole book. Just turn it around.
616 Peter Parker is awful. I'm sorry.
Well,
It,
not currently. I have heard great things. I'm not currently reading. I read like the first three
I'm
issues of
not.
the current run. But I did hear like I know that he is not currently on Earth. The Spider-Man of New York is Ben Riley and Norman Osborn, and Peter's been in space for like a while.
Why?
What?
Why?
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I guess I'm not reading. Like
I
Yeah, I'm
this
not
swear.
is shit
reading
I've
ASM.
seen.
I don't know why
But
they
yeah,
keep
like
taking my boy from New York. Like, what's the point, dude?
I
I'm
don't
sick
know.
of
But I heard the stuff in space is dope. Like he's like
I
with Rocket Raccoon and like tons of other characters like doing stuff
it.
in
there
space.
the Phoenix run. I think that it has like Rocket and oh, who else is speaking of like team ups? There's a really interesting team with Phoenix right now, or it might have Phoenix run might have ended, but they had an interesting team. But Rocket was part of it for a while.
Interesting.
Word?
I've heard good stuff about that recent Phoenix run.
That's Stephanie Phillips, right? She
I
did
Yeah.
the
think
Phoenix
so.
Yes.
one. That's what I thought.
I think so. Another huge book that came out recently that we definitely haven't talked about on the podcast is Deadpool Batman. Big old
Oh
crossover,
yeah,
biggest
Yeah,
you
crossover in
weren't,
years.
dude.
Did you read that, Mac?
No, I did not.
Oh my God. It was
I thought you
No,
were
Deadpool.
a
I know. I'm
dead.
sorry. I'm
Deadpool.
gonna go. I haven't been able to go because I've been so busy. But tomorrow after work, I'm going to the LCS.
I don't know if they'll have it.
All right,
Like
Yeah,
I'm
guys.
not
This
gonna.
probably.
No, no,
is
no. I'm not gonna
Mac's first
try.
episode back and
I'm
his
not
last
gonna try and
episode
catch
ever.
up. I'm not gonna try and catch up.
I
No,
I'm
was
no, no.
about
gonna.
to
It's only
say.
one issue. I'm just saying. I think it's like it's sold out. Like I don't think you
Oh
can.
well.
Yeah, that is going to be tough.
dude, I still have like 4 variants in my pull box that I just haven't bought. So
Yeah, this is greedy. This
It's
is
only,
true
but the
greed right
Batman
here.
Deadpool, it's
True
only
greed.
one issue, so
True
you don't have to
greed.
catch up on anything
Oh
really.
okay.
Yeah, but it's just about finding that issue that's gonna
you can find
get
it on
me.
eBay.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
eBay. I could
Yeah.
probably
Dude,
get some
I
variant
looked.
cover
It's still
for
on
talking
like.
there.
about talking about variants, I'm getting really bad with variants. I used to not pick up variants, and now it's
I'm
like
great.
every week
See,
I'm
I've
picking
that's
up
limited
what I
myself to
don't.
I'm good
I've
one
on
never
variant.
variants
understood.
now.
Like, I mean, I
I'm
get it, but I'm not a variance guy. I
I got
never
A
five
have been.
covers
variant
all
I'll never
day.
cards, and
will
Well,
be.
that's it.
Any
well,
cover.
on certain title like Transformers, I have it on auto pull for every DWJ variant that's
Okay, that's
always
different,
getting
bro.
pulled.
Yeah.
That's different. That's
That's
different,
not
bro.
what I
Daniel
was.
Warren
That's
Johnson
what I
covers
was
don't count,
saying.
bro.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like I
Daniel
was.
Warren Johnson covers don't count. Daniel Warren Johnson covers, DNA color bleeds, and JTC negative spaces. Those don't count. Those don't count, bro. Those are
Yeah,
You
getting
can
that's
have
why
that.
automatically
Dan
pulled,
Mora,
bro.
Jorge, and
You can have
Jimmy
those.
don't count as my one variant per book. Like if they have the variants, they don't count.
That was
And
anything
if
Dan Mora
I
puts out,
only
I
buy
pick up.
one variant and it's like one of those artists, I get an extra variant for a different one because I
Dude, uh, what was another? Davide Parator. You know that artist? Dude, my shop didn't have that. I'm pissed.
Dude, that's the
Anyway,
guy. That's the guy who drew the cover for Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time. It looks
so
like me.
so I
That's
picked
dope.
up
Yeah, I
I
saw
his
met him
that.
at I met him at New York City Comic Con. Bro did not know who I was.
dude,
I didn't say
his
anything. I just went up to get the book signed because I thought it was
his
cool.
his
And he
art
didn't
is
recognize me from anything.
phenomenal.
Like he didn't look like he knew me. So I was like, I guess it's not me.
But he didn't say anything about like, hey, you look like this guy that I just.
He was like doing a commission, so he was like kind of busy. But he
Oh,
just kind of like
okay.
started. I mean, he was
Nah,
nice, but like
nah, he
yeah.
was like, I found this dork on TikTok. I was like, this is
Well,
the
even if
dude.
it
Oh
This
God, he
I'm like,
good.
even if it wasn't based on you, I feel like if you handed me that
No,
book, I would have looked up at
no.
you and I would have like
Look,
been like, whoa.
Look, Davide Parator, if you're watching this, we all know it was Cosmic, okay? You don't have to sit there and act like it wasn't.
Bro,
Nobody looks like Cosmic, bro. Nobody. Like, that's him, bro.
Totally
That
not
is
your
him.
average white male.
valid.
He's
But
not.
that being said, what did y'all think of Deadpool Batman? It was gas.
It was good.
It was,
It
I
was
it
really
was
liked
good.
it.
yes.
It
Yeah.
was really good.
What was
I
y'all's
mean, I
favorite
guess
story?
it was a lot of fun. My favorite was
Green Arrow, Daredevil.
I think
valid.
Easily.
Green Arrow, Daredevil,
Cap
I think
yeah.
Wonder
it should have
Woman.
been longer.
Captain Wonder Woman for me as well.
I loved the
But
Cap and
also
Wonder
the
Woman
main
story.
story with like Deadpool and
Main
Batman
story
was
was
really
gas.
good too.
Agreed.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Honestly, all good except for the Frank Miller one.
Of
Yeah,
course, yeah.
could have gone without that for
Bro,
Yeah.
sure.
while we're on that topic, if they keep
Frank,
giving
bro,
this dude more
might
ratios,
be
I'm
might
going
be
to
time to
lose my
put the
mind.
pencil down, Frank.
At
Like,
least their ratios,
Might be
like
time.
no
like bro
one's
got a
like
bro,
I wasn't gonna
bro
buy
got
them
a
anyway. Now they're just
bro got a
expensive.
1 in 50.
Dude, like I seriously, I feel bad for like the hardcore like Frank Miller collectors these
Oh,
days because
dude.
like, bro, I know they're
Dude,
going through it.
it
Like,
kills me, man.
Yeah, like
It
every
kills
one
me
in 50
because
every time.
you look at his like Man Without Fear stuff and what's happening now.
yeah,
It's like, bro, what happened? What happened?
he got old.
So I
That
have
being
his.
said, hold on. We respect Frank Miller though.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
We love and respect Frank
I was about
Miller.
to
All
say
right.
I have his
Okay, I
first
wouldn't go that far.
Daredevil cover,
I don't.
and
Yeah,
his
I don't know
first
about
Daredevil
love,
cover is
but
fire.
I can respect the guy for sure. But I don't know about love.
We do respect. We
Look,
do respect. Okay.
I do acknowledge that Frank Miller was influential to the state Batman is nowadays. I will say I respect his
Yeah.
influence,
Yeah, I'm with you.
just
I
not
respect
his
him,
writing of the
but
I
character.
not the
can't
biggest. Yeah,
respect
I'm not
that he
necessarily a
created
fan.
Carrie
Not
Kelly.
necessarily a
Yeah, I
fan.
can't do that.
You act like they use her in anything.
No, I said that he created her.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
But like,
wait,
since he created her, they don't use her in anything, so it's
No,
not
but I
like,
can't
yeah.
respect that she was created.
breaking news.
I hate Carrie Kelly, bro. I'm like waste of a character.
All
This
my
has
All right,
become
homies
a
hate Carrie
Carrie Kelly
breaking
Kelly,
hate
bro.
news though.
podcast.
All
Breaking
my
news.
homies hate Carrie Kelly.
Breaking news to anyone who didn't already know that's watching at home. Wonder Woman has been saved.
Oh
Facts.
no, it hasn't,
Facts.
dude. I
Yeah,
just
it's
saw the
not forever.
news.
Yeah.
Stephanie Williams is just a fill-in. Tom King and Sam Pierre have another 2 arcs planned.
Are you
Yeah.
being so for real right
I'm
now?
being dead
For
serious.
real,
She's just a
yeah.
fill-in.
All right,
Yep, saw that right before I
pack it
got
up.
Yeah,
on here
Sam
today.
Pierre. Someone asked
Pack
if
it
the
up.
thing was it was over, and Sam Pierre was like, "I don't know where you heard that
Pack
from.
it
We're
up.
just taking a break
Everything
to
I
work on the
just back
next
up.
big arc."
Everything I
Dude,
said about
but
DC
could
doing
you
good at the beginning, I take back.
like I
No,
like
I'm
certain
playing.
Tom King books, but could you imagine like if I saw all that hate I was getting for writing one character, I'd leave the book. Like plain and simple, just like that.
I mean, my thing,
Like I
Yeah.
know
yeah,
the hate is
exactly. I'm with you.
online.
I'm with you, man. I like a lot of Tom King books. I love a lot of
Yeah,
Tom King books. Mr. Miracle and Up in the Sky are like
facts.
some of my favorite
Facts.
books ever. But
I like Woman of Tomorrow. I think it's a
yeah,
great book, but he
100%. But
can't write Wonder Woman.
what are we, what are we doing,
No,
man?
bro.
And I mean, it's like other books are getting canceled over that. Like, how did this make it 30
Facts.
plus issues, man?
And
It,
Green Arrows is canceled.
it's
Yeah,
because it's
bro.
Wonder Woman and
Don't.
people still buy. It's the same reason that ASM made it so many issues with Zeb Wells. People just
Yeah,
buy it because it's ASM.
yeah,
Like
you
that's
ain't
that's what
wrong.
it comes down to.
Well, why don't we
I'm
buy it?
telling
Because
you.
it's Green Arrow. Please, everyone,
Exactly. I
just
mean,
buy it.
I sadly did drop Green Arrow though, but that was a while
That's what
ago.
I'm
You're
saying,
you,
bro.
you're part of the
Like I
problem.
do.
My
I
bad,
mean,
y'all.
not really though. Like I wouldn't.
That's on me, bro.
I
That's
don't
on
know,
me. I
man.
dropped
It's
it too.
fire.
That's on
It's
The
me, bro.
really good.
problem, the
Hey,
actual
I picked it
problem
up
is that
through
they make
Joshua
too many
Williamson's, and
books.
then they wanted to end that and stuff. So
Look, I'm
Like
just saying right now, Green Arrow is like a top 3 ongoing for DC for me. No,
mm,
no. I'm confident. I'm very confident in putting
like
that up there.
all DC books or just the main
No,
I
top
put
three?
it honestly. I might
just
put
main,
it
just
top
main,
5
just
currently.
main, just main.
I mean, I'm not reading it, so I guess I don't really know. But
It's
I
Dude,
really
can't
good.
I'm
say much
telling
because
you,
I'm not reading it, but I don't know, man.
I'm telling you,
That's over a
I
lot of
confident.
books,
I
dude.
can
Noah,
confidently
I
put
It's
it up
over
understand
a
where
there.
you're
lot of
coming from.
books.
It's
I get it.
unbelievable. This should not be getting canceled, bro.
No.
Like,
And
bro,
like,
it
think
should.
about it. Why would you cancel this? You're launching DC Next Level. You have all these other like niche characters that are getting runs. Just continue Green Arrow. What do you mean you don't have like it's
I
not
think
making enough
Green
money?
Arrow. I think Green Arrow will get another run later on. I don't think it'll be
for
like
sure,
super soon, like into that. But
Yeah.
I do agree with you. I think he'll fit that vibe of
Dude,
those characters.
so like I was telling y'all about what Scott Snyder was saying on Twitter. He was saying that like the book's not even cracking like 17,000
Yeah.
in like sales and stuff. And I'm like, that is unreal.
Because no
How?
one's picking it up to read it. Like I feel like if you pick it up to read it, you'll like it. It's just like
Dude,
yeah.
like
And
I
it's
I
Green
don't.
Arrow fans who are picking up the book because it Joshua Williamson's run was really good. I love the run, but it was very focused on like the events and the family, and that's good. It was great.
It
And
was the
This
fallout of
this
Dark
book brought
Crisis.
Green Arrow
this
back to who
is
he is
Ollie. This is
as a
Ollie, bro.
character, and
Yeah.
people are just kind of like, I don't
I
really want
keep,
to.
I
I
keep,
think
yeah,
with
dude.
having such a big event going on with DC, or having the Absolute Universe and KO and everything going on, is that people really have to choose what books they want to read.
They
And
do.
not saying Green Arrow is not worth it. It's
But it's
just when you have
turning the
Absolute Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
And you're absolutely right, Mac. And the fact is, I think I counted. DC announced like 20 books at New York Comic Con. 20
Yeah.
new books at New
Yeah.
York Comic Con. With already like the 30 books I get every month.
No,
I don't
Okay.
like. I'm not going to be able. Like even like I get a lot of books, like and I'm not even going to be able to pick up everything.
It's nothing to say
Vertigo,
about the books. It's more
mainline,
just financial.
absolute, like. And if you're a Marvel fan, then you got Marvel. If you're an Image fan, then you got
the
Image. If you're a
the
Boom
price
fan, you got
point,
Boom, IDW.
Mhm.
Like
the
it is
price,
hard to pick
yeah.
everything up.
The price point definitely plays a factor, especially when books are like creeping up to literally like minimum being
$5,
like
$6.
$5 a book
Eight,
now, bro.
$9 is what
Yeah.
Like
the
6,
Deadpool
7,
Batman is.
like
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry.
and like no, like it's I don't know, man.
It is
It's
pretty crazy.
And it's
It is
stupid. I
pretty
mean,
wild.
I'm excited for Absolute Green Arrow, but when that hits the shelves, you have someone looking at a mainline Green Arrow title and someone looking at something that says Absolute on it, and they're gonna pick the Absolute title, no matter
Oh, for
how
sure,
good that Green Arrow title is,
for
because
sure.
Absolute's popular. It's reimagining the characters for new audiences. They're not gonna pick up a character with all this history. It's like me with the Ultimate Universe with Marvel. Like I
yeah.
don't even feel the need to read mainline Marvel because I have the Ultimate Universe.
Yep,
Brandon,
exactly.
It's
what kills me is like this Green Arrow run is bringing Oliver Queen back to where he comes from, where his character is
Yeah.
from. You know what I'm saying? His baseline character, and people don't want to read that for some reason. I'm
It's
like,
because it's not a flashy. There's not a flashy villain or a it's more of like it's like Dennis Camp's work. It's very
it,
like
yeah,
social commentary on like the environment and
yeah.
big
It's
corporations and
Green
I
Arrow.
think another problem people don't realize is that you don't have to start at a number one. Like his arc started on like issue 18, 19, something like
and it
that.
has no
And
reference to the one before.
exactly. And I
Yeah,
don't think people like obviously we understand that because we've been reading comics for a while, but people
Mhm.
getting into books don't know that like at all. Like they
Yeah.
have no idea that that's the start to a book.
Yeah.
When I mean, it's just hard to do that.
yeah. Well, what next level run are y'all most excited for? They announced like
Deathstroke,
8 of them.
Deathstroke, easily,
Deathstroke, dude, me
easily
Yeah,
too.
Deathstroke.
I
Dude,
think
not
it's
just Deathstroke, Deathstroke the
Deathstroke.
Terminator.
And
Yeah,
Scott
dude.
Snyder said in an interview either today or yesterday, we are going to find out who's writing it soon. So that's
Okay,
very hype.
it's either I've narrowed it down. It's either Dennis Camp or Tony Fleece.
Let's hope, man.
Because so I was
Hmm,
going through them. Batwoman is Greg Rucka. It's
Yeah.
confirmed. The other one that was confirmed was Scotty Young on Lobo.
right.
That's
Dude,
definitely the most.
Barbara
Jorge
Gordon
Corona.
breakout is going to be Jeff Lemire. He showed the scan. It's Barbara Gordon. It's going to be Jeff Lemire.
Word.
I think Mariko Tamaki is doing Shadow of the Bat because she's done a lot of Detective
Oh,
Comics stuff.
Batman
I
stuff.
might be
Yeah.
wrong, but
Do we know if it's Cat? We know is it Cass?
no
No, we
idea.
don't
They haven't
know.
told us yet.
Yeah,
It's a
they haven't
team,
told us
apparently, a
anything
team
about it.
book.
Bro, please.
James
Like,
Herron is definitely doing Etrigan because Scott Snyder was like, I asked James Herron to come over to DC and he said he wanted to do a horror book, so we gave him a horror book. So he's probably
Word.
doing the writing and the art for
I did. Yeah,
Etrigan.
like I saw
That's
that
gonna
because
be
Scott
great.
Snyder like helped on the Etrigan book or something.
Yeah.
Like he helped with the
So
story.
it just leaves Dennis Camp and Tony Fleece on Firestorm and Deathstroke. So
I
it's
think
one of the
Dennis
two.
Camp will be Firestorm and Tony Fleece
That's
Deathstroke.
that's what I
Either
thought
way,
because
it's
Tony
gonna
Yeah,
Fleece
come.
did like
that makes
Feral
sense.
and
Yeah, and I could see Dennis Camp cooking on a Firestorm book with like having him in his head. I could see
yeah.
that could be
Oh, 100%. Yeah. That's kind of what I like deduced down was we'd
yeah,
get Tony Fleece on Deathstroke.
that'd be yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be great.
That'd be
I
really
love
cool.
Tony Fleece, but I'm definitely most excited for Lobo. I love Scotty Young and Jorge Corona.
That's
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
dude.
crazy good team.
It's gonna be
100%.
fire.
I feel like it's an interesting team for that character, but I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah,
I'm
Jorge's,
interested to see what Barbara
Lobo
Gordon
looks cool.
Barbara Gordon breakout is. Like the
I like that
concept of that.
Lemire is
Yeah.
going to be writing it because his work starts slow and then gets really gas.
Yeah.
That's what I've come to the conclusion. All of his work, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Honestly, his
That's how
Animal
I
Man was the
decided.
same way. It was like a slow
That's what
start,
I
and
was
then
Haven't
just
got
just
there
about
yet.
to say.
Haven't got there yet.
Is
I
Animal
need to
Man
read that
like
too.
New
It's
52
really
But
Animal
I heard
Man?
his JSA
Really
is
good.
insane, so I'm gonna go back and start rereading it again. But
I'm kind of like,
from reading a book this week, I didn't know something happened. So
yeah, I'm kind of okay on JSA. Like it's all right, you know. But there's a Spectre arc coming up for
that I'm
JSA year
excited for. The
one.
next two arcs I'm excited for because it's the search for the Spectre, right, and then
Mhm.
something else after that.
JSA
is,
year one
Yes,
is yeah,
I'm hyped for that.
Yeah, that I
gonna be
might have to
dope.
pick up the year one arc.
Yeah,
What do you all think about Swamp Thing is killing the children?
dude.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm excited for that.
hyped, man.
I don't under
I
like
didn't. I thought it was fake when I first
that's
saw
dude,
it.
yeah,
So did
yeah,
I.
that's
I
gonna
was
be
like,
crazy, dude.
Like the amount of team ups they're doing right now, like DC and Marvel,
Bro.
DC and Boom, DC and Dynamite,
So like all those characters
IDW
that are going to be
Image.
in KO, like I think with all the projects DC has been a part of with like Boom Studios, Power Rangers in DC a few years ago, I
Mhm.
think over the years like they made deals with these companies to eventually use characters, and they just held on to that until KO. Like it's
KO.
just my theory because
I mean, I
think
hope
like
so.
I don't think they just got all these companies like recently to be like, hey, we need like some of your characters
No,
to be
well,
in
I know
this.
they didn't with some of them. I was because I went and saw Patrick
because
Horvath, the
what
guy who
about?
wrote Beneath the Trees Where Nobody
I
Sees.
was about
Because
to say
I'm a
Beneath
huge,
the Trees is like in the last year. So
yeah, I'm a
That's
huge fan
true.
of his
That's very
stuff.
true.
And he literally said, I walked up to him at New York City Comic Con the day after they announced this, and I'm getting my book signed, and I asked if he knew about like them using his character in DCKO. He was like, no, they literally called me like a couple days ago and was like, can we use it? And we're like,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, so it wasn't like
Damn.
a planned thing for all of them at least,
That's
but
Wow.
nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
They
That's
bringing
nuts.
my boy
I wonder. I wonder
Sub-Zero,
how
bro.
expensive that is.
Dude, Homelander
depends on
is,
the
in
character.
my opinion, the craziest one, okay?
Yeah,
That's
no, that's
just
gonna be
like,
nuts.
Well,
why? Like,
Sub-Zero and
Superman
Annabelle
can whoop
are
his ass,
Warner
but like,
Bros. Property, so those are easy to
Dude,
get.
That's fair.
yeah,
what
facts.
the heck is
Yeah.
Annabelle doing, bro?
No, for real.
Well, she's also
Haunting
Warner
Jason, just
Brothers.
like the crowbar.
I think she's also
Insane.
Warner Brothers property. Annabelle? I'm pretty sure she is.
She is.
Are you
Yeah,
are you
her and
talking about like
Sub-Zero.
the doll thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, from like
it's
the
the
I
comic
didn't see
book.
that one. That's
Vampirella
crazy.
and Red Sonja are Dynamite, and
Yeah.
then
Facts.
Sam from Beneath the Trees is IDW.
Same with
I think
boys.
there'll be
Boys is
more.
dynamite too, right?
I think
Oh
we'll
yeah,
see a
boys
few
is.
image characters, especially with Jim Lee like running DC. I think we'll see some image.
I
I
want
think
Transformers
Spawn.
DC. Like,
I really think Spawn is possible, dude.
That would be sick.
dude, wait a minute. Is anybody reading Radiant
Optimus
Black?
Prime.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Well,
was flipping
I'm
through Rogue.
not
Oh,
on the recent issue. That's all I haven't read.
okay. I've been picking up all of the Massiverse to eventually catch up on, and I bought the new episode or the new issue of Rogue Sun.
I remember you
Dude,
showing me that.
Spawn's like a huge part of that.
Really?
No, like I opened the book and it's literally just Spawn in the entire book of Rogue Sun.
I've only read like
You
the
showed. I
first
remember
two
that.
arcs of Rogue Sun, like the
Yeah,
first
it's
10
over.
issues.
It's over here somewhere.
I
But
know they're on like issue like 30 something now. Like it's been going on for a minute. That's crazy though. I did not know that.
Yeah, I
yeah, I know
remember.
what it works
Remember him
out,
showing
but
me that.
it's kind of insane. I didn't know he was like a part of that universe or tied into it.
Well, dude, he's like a part of every universe. It's insane because he's a part of Invincible. He's a part of DC technically because he's met Batman.
True.
I don't know if he's met any Marvel characters though.
Well, in Spawn issue, oh, what is it? It's one of the.
Is it the one with the
earlier
hand
issues.
sticking out?
It's
where it
with
shows
that
off-
all the hands sticking out because they had to take that out in like some like compendiums. They don't even have that issue in there, but you can see when he's walking through a prison. All like you can see. I think it's Batman. You can see
like
maybe
Spider-Man and
Spider-Man. Yeah, you can see a
Interesting.
bunch of like it's other characters that Todd McFarlane has like famously drawn and worked on.
Right.
But
That's
there's like
cool.
it's kind of like a homage to it.
Right. That's sick. I don't think I knew that. That's dope.
It's kind of like slid under the rug. 'cause,
Technically,
like,
he has met. It's cool.
That is dope.
heck yeah.
Any other books or anything you guys want to talk about? Book wise? I mean,
Who
obviously,
do we think is winning DCKO?
Big
Who's the
Barda was
final
my
two?
vote, but
Final two.
Big Barda
My
was
my vote
so I
is
think we could.
Aquaman still.
Aquaman was my
Aquaman,
number
that's-
2, so I'm going with
That's
him
why.
because Big Barda
Superman
seems
is my
like
number
she's
two.
out.
I got
Yeah,
Superman
like,
and Lobo.
It's either got to be Aquaman or Superman, in my opinion. It
Aquaman
makes
makes
too much
sense.
sense with his run and everything that's been happening. It just makes too much sense. I don't know why
I don't
they
even-
would.
And that's why it's not going to be it.
I don't
which
even
is
gotta.
fair. Like it's kind of just put in your face, so like it shouldn't be.
Yeah. I think Superman's going to make it to the end, but I don't think he's going to win. I think
He's gonna
that's,
choose.
again,
I think he's gonna choose to lose.
I don't even gotta
but
tell
who would
y'all
he
who's
be
gonna
going up
win.
against where he chooses to lose? Dude, Red
Wonder
Hood.
Woman or Aquaman, based on how the bracket goes.
Well,
Red
Aquaman's
Hood.
on
Hey,
Superman's side.
hey, look. Red Hood's taking the dub. Okay, that's all I'm
Is
gonna
he?
say.
Like,
Oh yeah,
Aquaman's
he
on
is.
Superman's side of the bracket, so he would
Wonder
have to beat.
Woman or
Tried to find my KO
there's a
books.
few options over
Couldn't
there.
find
I
them.
would say Wonder Woman though.
Hot
Like I would
take,
say
I
that.
think Lobo's going to beat Wonder Woman. And that's
Don't sleep
I don't
on Wonder Goat,
know.
bro.
no, it has nothing
I
to do
don't
with her
know.
ability. I just think it's going to be a huge fight between Superman and Wonder Woman. Not Wonder Woman, Superman and Lobo, because you have to have a stake. Like if it's two heroes fighting each other, there's no stakes because they're both going to save everyone. But what happens if one of the people fighting is a villain? You see what I'm saying? Now, if Superman loses, this villain has all like
Well,
a
then
lot of
in my
control.
opinion, on that side, it should be the Joker going all the way. But it won't be because Red Hood,
He's gonna
Robin,
beat that
whatever. Like,
in.
yeah, he's
No,
gonna
I'm telling you,
he'll beat the
Joker's
Joker.
beating Red Hood. It's
No,
happening.
incorrect.
No, I
No,
seriously
no,
don't think with
no.
Scott Snyder and Williamson both on that book. I think they're gonna undo a lot, and I think Red Hood seriously will beat the shit. I honestly think Red Hood has a potential of killing the Joker in that issue,
Dude, can you
like for
imagine?
He
real.
has
Can
to.
you imagine,
The
dude?
Like that's how
But
they
poetic
win.
No,
justice.
his foaming at the mouth,
permanently
bro.
kill in
Oh,
some way. Like
He-
I don't
bro,
know.
bro,
no,
in
DC editorial loves to pit Red Hood against the Joker almost as much as they love to pit Joker against Harley Quinn. So that's exactly
yeah,
what they're
well,
gonna do.
let me tell you something. What Joshua Williamson was saying that he got like a letter from editorial saying that he needed to tone it down because the book was too violent.
If Joker
I'm
beats
in
Red
there,
Hood,
bro.
Joker goes all the way to fight either Superman or Aquaman.
If Joker beats
That
Red
would be
Hood,
my that would
Joker
be what
beats
I
Red
would.
Hood, bro,
Yeah.
I rip my Batman 635 in half on
I mean,
camera.
to be
Like I'm
fair,
done. I'm
he
done.
did shoot
He said it here.
Batman like immediately. So
Stroke
I
on
mean,
it. I mean,
Joker's on that
shake
demon
on it.
That
time.
is true.
Look,
What?
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Like regardless of how everyone feels about Jason, I'm looking at everybody. Okay, they got big stuff in mind for Jason, bro. I'm telling you, he's about to become a prominent character. I'm telling you, he is,
Says
bro.
every
I'm telling you.
Red Hood fan
No,
since
no, 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 no,
2008.
no, no, no.
This is where
But like,
delusion gets you, gets
no,
it home.
no, no, no.
This is Jason's year. I'm telling
Three
you.
Jason,
This
knows
is
is
your
listen,
delusional.
Bro's Dallas
look.
Cowboy fans.
Okay. So none of y'all's goats got DCKO
In
one shots.
comparison,
Hey, my
None
goat
of
ain't
y'all.
even in
my goat's not in
DCKO,
there.
bro.
Yeah,
my goat
exactly,
has
bro.
Batman
My
Night
goat doesn't
Fight.
even
Yeah,
have powers,
Stu,
bro.
your goat's back at Titan's Tower, keeping up with everything else, bro.
Wait,
Look, all I'm
Yeah,
saying
My
is,
goat's
let's
retired.
rephrase that, buddy. Let's
look,
rephrase
my
that. My
goat's
goat is
retired.
back on Earth protecting the
look,
world, bro. Your
look.
goat
All I'm
probably gonna
saying,
get his butt whooped
no,
by
no,
the
no, no,
Joker
no,
again,
no,
bro. So
no, no,
like,
no. Look, what I'm saying is, bro. What I'm saying is, he's got the one shot. Dare I say, the best one shot coming up. And if you disagree with that, bro, you're tripping. You can't tell me that any of those other ones are more hyped than Red Hood versus Joker. You can't. There's
Lobo
no
Lobo
versus
way.
Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman is
Lobo Wonder Woman.
in my opinion. I gotta say it is because
I
I don't think
also
they've ever like fought 1v1 like that. Like if I at least that I've ever read.
look. You're like so like hyped up for Jason to get this moment. He's gonna get killed by Joker, and then
No,
Batman's gonna beat the
no.
crap out of him in Night Fight.
No. That's what I'm saying. Jason is the most important part of Night Fight as well.
Or actually, what's
Out
gonna
of any of
happen
the
is
Robins, bro, he's the most important.
what's gonna happen is like a week before his one shot, they're gonna cancel the series.
Yeah, well, as long you know what, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But all I'm saying is, bro,
Thank
y'all
you.
just wait.
Thank you.
Y'all just wait. Everybody go. Hey, y'all heard it here for everybody gonna come back to this moment and be like, damn.
I'm gonna be real,
Robin
bro.
knew
I
what
think,
was up.
I
Nobody's
think
coming back.
currently Barry Allen might beat Red Hood still.
Yo,
They both just regular dudes, bro. They're both just dudes.
Jason is not a
Bro.
regular dude.
I know. Once again, we're not talking about this week's books, but once you read New History, Nate, I think this is the best issue.
Word. I haven't read any of it yet. I was waiting
really
for it all
good.
to
You
come
haven't
out,
read
and
any
then
of it, like at all.
I was just waiting for it
Word
all to come out,
to
and then I'm
binge
just
it.
gonna.
That's fair. It'll probably be a way better read doing it.
Dude,
like
they
that.
skipped over Heroes in Crisis. Like, bro,
They did.
they just completely skipped over
They
because when they were talking about
probably
Wally
retconned it,
coming
yeah.
back and his kids, I thought they were gonna talk about it, but they didn't.
Yeah, they don't. They don't say it at all. I
This
mean,
is
so you can apply that they retconned it.
Yeah.
So this is my last thing on the whole Red Hood spiel. If I have
Bro,
one hope, no, listen, no, like,
We already moved
like
on, bro.
genuinely. If I have one hope for his one shot, I hope that Joker does beat the brakes off of him at the beginning. just so he can get rid of that dog piss suit, bro. Like that is the
Well, it's
worst
already
he has
confirmed
ever
he's
looked.
coming back
Valid.
as Robin. That's
Yeah.
in the solicit.
Well,
So
no,
Walking
it's
Dead.
three. Apparently, it's 3 rounds. Like at
It's
every
best two
round,
out of
it's
three.
it's three
best
You
out of
have
rounds.
three,
to
and you
you have to
spawn
win
back in
two.
as like a
Yeah.
different version of yourself. So what's gonna happen is he's
So
gonna
Joke.
lose the first round.
Yep.
He's
Mhm.
the second round. He's gonna be Robin, and he's gonna beat the crap out of the Joker, like as Robin as a
And then
kid.
the Joker probably comes back as the old Joker that beat him the first time.
Yeah,
That's
and then in the
yeah.
I'm
third
trying to.
round, I'm guessing we get like some. It's got to be something crazy for the matchup, but I think the Joker wins that one.
Absolute
I'm
Joker.
just like so what I'm getting at is like how does that
Dude,
work? Is
wait,
he gonna have his adult Jason like conscious inside his kid? Because here's the
Yeah.
thing,
It's just them, like where
okay,
they are currently, like in the fight, coming back as like a
okay,
past self,
so
but
they're
it's
okay,
still
so
respawning
them.
in a different skin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay,
still
so
them.
so
New skin,
okay,
new
so
skin. Yeah,
new
like
It's
skin.
full
like
So we
going
had to
suit.
take
back
the,
to the
the lobby
It's like
lobby.
real
when you
quick.
Well,
take the
no,
L in
so
Fortnite, you go back to the lobby, change the
well,
shit.
no, so here's the thing. Joker's gonna win the whole thing then. Because for some reason it's like every time that Jason and Joker get to fight, they always take it to where he's the freaking kid. It's a grown man beating a kid to death, is what it's gonna
Well,
be.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think the second round, when he's a kid, he's going to beat the Joker. I think that's when he really like beats the crap out of him. And then the third one, the Joker wins.
Good prediction.
Dude, what if the third one he goes back to his rebirth suit and then he moves to the next round and keeps the rebirth suit?
Bro, I would cry. I would shed literal tears, bro.
He
I
would.
would
I believe
shed
it.
tears.
I
Dude,
really believe he
no,
would.
I no. So
Do
I
you guys,
speak, bro.
after reading
Yeah.
KO and like hearing what like Doomsday had to say and shit, or Time Trapper or whatever, do y'all really think that whoever wins is going to reboot the DCU again?
They got
No.
it. They got to be shooting for a
They're gonna
reboot.
I
do
don't
what
They
think
Wonder
got to
Woman
so.
be.
did in Death Metal. Is they're just gonna like have this big above all moment, and then it's just gonna go back to the way it was with a few status changes. I don't think they're
But
gonna ever reboot again.
is Death Metal multiversal or is it time stream?
It's omniversal. It's
Oh,
everything.
okay, okay,
It's
okay,
it's the
okay.
multiverse, the timeline, just like literally
Got you.
everything. Yeah,
Okay, because like yeah, okay, okay. I can see that then. That makes
yeah.
sense.
So like, are we free to like talk about the events like of DCKO, Mac? Are you chill with that?
Yeah, I don't care.
Batman
Uh,
died.
We've
really?
been talking about
Facts.
this.
No, that wasn't a joke. He literally got stabbed in the
No, but
chest
like
Oh,
by
we
the
weren't talking
Joker.
Yeah.
about like,
Yeah,
dude,
Joker killed
dude.
him.
Let me tell
R.I.P.
y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. When I
well,
turned the
I
page,
remember seeing how big fucking Joker was.
No, that's absolute
That's
Joker. This
absolute.
was
Oh,
just
That's
regular
absolutely
Joker.
yeah.
yeah,
This is
bro,
just
Which is
Joker just
okay.
harpooned
Yeah.
him.
That's Brandon in the flesh, bro. Straight up. That's
See this?
but no, but dude, when I turned the page and saw the absolute Trinity standing there,
Oh,
Stu
I
in the
was
my
mirror.
so hyped.
soul left my body, bro. Like that was
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm iffy on that because like obviously it's stated. I'm pretty sure that there's four horsemen, right? I'm pretty sure that's what was stated. And then the next panel is that Darkseid is Booster Gold or like has control of Booster. So like
He's like
is
in his
Booster the
mind.
fourth
Yeah,
horseman?
I
Like
think
is that what that
so.
was supposed to
I
imply?
think so.
I
I
really
That's
think
what
think
it's
I.
it
it's
That's how
also
I
does.
took it.
implying that
I don't
he was
know.
in Booster's head, which means he knows of the plan, which means he's okay with the
Oh, for
plan. So
sure. Yeah.
he wants
Like
this
he knows
tournament to
it's gonna
happen.
happen. Yeah. Like he knows it's happening. Yeah.
It's part. I think it's part of his
Uh,
plan to get someone to become the King Omega, so that he can defeat them and get even more powerful.
Dude, so from those promotional pictures that y'all had sent today of I think it was Absolute Batman 15, 16, whatever the two, Wonder Woman towers over Absolute Batman.
I haven't
Did y'all
even
see
seen
Yeah,
that?
those.
bro.
Did
I
I've
y'all see
heard
heard.
that
those came
cover?
out,
I
but I
think she
haven't
might be
looked at
7 foot, bro.
Wait,
That's
Absolute
okay.
Wonder Woman 7 foot?
I think she
Dude,
might be,
she's
bro.
she's tall. She's taller than Batman.
Oh,
Well, no,
she
that
is.
doesn't make any sense
Then
because
she's
when she's
past
standing
7
next to
foot.
Steve, she's only like
Dude,
a head
Nate
taller.
Nate Nate knows what cover I'm talking about. Dude, she
Bro,
towers over Batman.
Steve might be like 6'6". Who knows?
Bro, like all
Dang, tall
all I'm gonna
Steve.
say is she's 7 foot. That's okay. That's all right.
Death by Snoo
You know what
Snoo.
I'm saying? Said by what now?
Death by Snoo Snoo. Futurama. You never seen Futurama?
I didn't watch
So
that.
so I'm not gonna make a big bit about this, but the main character goes to this island and there's like these big Amazon women there, and Snoo Snoo is code word for another word I'm not gonna say, and then that's basically how they kill people by doing that.
There we go.
Interesting.
You
Daily
guys have never
snippets
seen
with
More
Mac.
facts.
Futurama?
I,
No.
I
I mean,
never. I
I've
didn't
seen
grow
it,
up
but
on
I don't think I've seen
Futurama.
that episode.
I know what you're
Nah,
talking
bro.
about.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I know what
I've watched
Futurama
it.
is, but I've never watched it.
I've seen episodes here and there.
I mean, what? That's weird, Mac. I've never seen that stupid crap.
Brandon, show us your DMs.
What?
Brandon, don't. Brandon, did you
Futurama
delete?
hit me up.
Brandon,
That's not what I was saying.
Oh,
Paul,
Well,
what could we talk about next?
hmm.
Gen V.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm
Generation
gonna
V.
just listen for this one because I
Yeah,
haven't
we could just
started season
briefly
two.
talk about it because the Mac
Phenomenal.
and Noah haven't talked about it,
Amazing.
but it was
Phenomenal.
amazing. Yeah, we watched.
I
The
would say it's
ending,
generational.
Yeah, spoiler warning,
my
everyone.
only
Spoiler warning for
problem,
Gen V.
yeah, facts. My only problem with the whole show was how they ended Godolkin.
Yeah, I wish he
That's
didn't
it.
die.
That's
I
yeah.
agree.
That's
I
my
wish he
only
didn't die.
problem.
Yeah. Also, it was weird. I was watching the show and I kind of thought about this. When people like Marie and Newman, when they use their powers, why did they explode them outwards? Like, couldn't they just crush their heart or their brain or anything like that? Like, I
Yeah,
feel like you're just making it unnecessarily messy.
he's-
For sure. To be fair,
but that's
Marie
the whole point, though.
learned,
That's like the
how to
whole.
do
That's
Wait, is that part of
Well,
like
she
a
could
plot
definitely,
point or something? Like what? Is
well,
that
she
part
could
of the
definitely
plot?
do
What?
that now. But like, what was the point of like exploding him? Like, she could have just crushed his heart and it would have been
well,
over.
yeah, but it's
but
just
that's
because
not
the
cool.
boys is a crazy show and they
Yeah,
just over the
Yeah.
top. Yeah,
I just feel like, yeah, like that's a
They
lot
gotta
of
use
dry
the
cleaning.
budget. They
that's
gotta
Like,
like
use the
saying
budget.
why did Butcher kill the politician at the end of the recent season by ripping her apart when he could have just squeezed like it's more blood, more gore. That's
yeah,
what
I guess, but
the
like,
boys
yeah.
fans are.
Had me in shambles when he did that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, okay.
He
To
was
be
a new
fair, where do
man.
you guys think it's going? Because
oh my
halfway
god.
through that finale, I was like, okay, Godolkin's going to take control of Marie, then he's going to be able to take control of Homelander, and that's how this season 5 is going to go. You know, he's going to be in control of all the soups. Nope,
I
I
think
was
really,
Dude,
yeah.
wrong.
Once Godolkin died, I think the main thing that's gonna just cross over into the final boys season is just now the boys
Just
have
them,
they have the more they have got more on the squad, bro. They got Marie,
yeah.
yeah.
they got
Which they're
Kate.
probably all going to die a few episodes in. Would be
Dude,
my
when
guess.
Godolkin was controlling Marie to like hurting all of her friends and stuff like that, and she said, a few of you are strong enough and a few of you aren't. I thought we were gonna get like a Walking Dead finale situation where she was gonna like kill like a couple of
I
them,
remember
but
you
then the
saying
season
that.
would end and we wouldn't know who she killed until the next season. Like I thought that's what they were gonna do in that moment, and then they just killed Godolkin, and I was like, okay, dude, using the power stealer girl to steal his powers,
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
was
was
fire,
crazy.
dude.
insane,
That was a W
insane.
game
That was
plan.
pretty wild.
Bro, Stu. See what I'm talking
I don't
about?
like the way they all got in the room, though. I'll keep that a buck with you. I
Yeah,
wasn't a
Honestly,
fan
that
of
was
that.
my
that was
favorite
I'm
absurd.
not.
part.
I'm not. Oh, is that right?
Brandon was psyched watching that. I can confirm. I was sitting right next to him.
Yeah, he was sitting right on me. I mean, right next to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, what in the
Nah, but big spoiler, Noah. So if you want to cover your ears, you can. But when at the end, when A Train pulled up, bro, oh my god, dude,
Dude, I was so hyped, bro.
I was gassing, bro.
But
I was so
when
excited.
freaking Black Noir pulled up and killed
Dude,
Doug,
that was
bro.
cool too, bro. And he
Oh,
was just
dude, I love
that was
Doug.
so
R.I.P.
Doug
funny.
was
Doug,
like low key
bro. R.I.P.
awesome.
Doug. R.I.P. Doug.
After that like emotional speech with Polarity, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's so nice. And then
dude.
just soared.
While it sucks that Polarity got Andre's character, like what was going to happen to Andre's character, I still think it suits Polarity better. I don't know why, but I just
It
think
was a
it
sweet
suits.
story, bro. I
Yeah,
liked it
and
a
Yeah,
lot.
they did
it
really good
just
about
suits the
writing
guy
him
that
into.
lived with it his whole life instead of like his son getting it. Like even if they would have recasted, you know, like I would have hoped that his story stayed the same.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I really like how they wrote him this season.
and it felt like they also honored like Andre,
For
like the
sure,
actor.
dude.
Yeah.
Chance, I think is
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, Chance. Yeah, they really did honor him. It felt like everybody upped their acting this season too.
Yeah, I mean, just overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great season. Did you guys like the second season more than the first season?
Yeah,
I think I might have, dude. Yeah, I
yeah,
think I might have. They're
I
both
think I
really, really
did.
good. I've
I think
obviously
Yeah.
the acting
maybe
was
recency
better.
bias, but yeah, might be recency bias
Are
because
y'all
the
ready for
beginning. I mean, the beginning of season one,
The
I think, is
beginning of season
better,
1 was amazing because you had like all the conspiracy shit going on
and
with the school,
it was
Yeah.
like
like her
sky
coming
high,
in and
bro.
like
It was like all
yeah,
sky
and
Yeah,
high.
like the number one dude that like just killed himself, like you know, so like you
Golden
had all these
Boy.
that
mysteries.
was a
Yeah,
that was a crazy start.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure that was episode 1.
I
I
If
think
think it
I'm
I
not
was
might give it to
mistaken.
episode
season
one.
one over two, but
Yeah,
they're
it's
like both
close. It's
5 out of
recent.
I mean,
five.
My
that's
Like
recency
fair.
bias
There,
might be
it was
kicking
just
in.
it's just
they're
a
both
great show.
amazing. Are
Great
y'all ready
show
for
overall.
Vault Rising?
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude.
especially after we got that hidden library scene and they didn't expand on it all season. I think that leads right into that series
Probably.
because I think everybody knows about the past except for Soldier Boy. Like I don't think Soldier Boy, I'm not gonna say the word, but I don't think Soldier Boy was one of those people in the past. So, but I think a lot of others were like Stormfront, because
Yeah.
obviously she was.
Oh, okay. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
with you on that. But yeah, great. I can't wait for the boys season 2 or 5, whatever it is. But
Dude, I've got great news for you.
yeah,
Season
for
2's out.
but other show, Peacemaker. Brandon, you want to do your thing?
Peacemaker.
Max got his doing his thing. Let's
I gotta
go.
do the dance, bro.
All right, we'll
Eat
give
peace, motherfucker.
nice. I don't think I have it. Dude, you guys aren't ready for what Brandon's about to do.
I really want that new Peacemaker McFarlane figure, dude.
That is
Same.
dope. That is really dope. Because yeah, I guess for those that are watching that might not know, watch this.
Do y'all know what time it is?
Oh, God.
It's time to eat peace. Let's go.
Wait, what? I can't see it.
Oh, it's a peace sign.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's
okay, I see it now.
it's a human peace sign.
Oh my god.
Bro, the things Grimace, we got. Oh,
Yo.
Whoa, what?
Eat
What?
peace.
For those of you that also don't know yet, Brandon and Nate moved in together.
What? What are you doing in my house?
Bro, it looks like
Peace, bro.
it looks like Nate has
Hey,
the
Lord, you
fattest.
peace.
All right, let's
How
talk.
did
Let's
Nate
talk
get there
about
so
Peacemaker.
quick?
I'll be back.
Dude, I honestly thought about it instead of like putting it on here. I thought about walking upstairs and like opening the door. That would have been funny. I just didn't know if you wanted me to walk in.
It would have been funny if they both went to go to each other.
So let's talk about Peacemaker
Met in the
season 2.
middle, bro.
Huh?
Because Nate came down there or whatever, and he almost went to him. It would have been funny if you
If we
both
walked
left.
into each other
Yeah.
and just switch seats.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hey.
Would you look at that?
Well,
All right, time to
well.
eat peace.
Should we give it a
Dude,
rating?
okay.
Oh, we all watched it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a rating out of 10.
Oh gosh.
Rating out of 10?
Wait, the whole show as a whole? Show?
No, just
Season
season
2.
Just season.
Oh,
yeah.
Peacemaker.
Well, that's what I meant, like the whole season.
Yep.
Yeah,
Peacemaker,
yeah.
season 2 out of 10. 3, 2, 1.
9.5.
7.5.
Oh.
I'm going with an 8.
I got an 8.5.
7.5.
I'm not gonna lie, it would have been higher, but
Everybody complains about the ending, and the ending really wasn't that bad.
No, my complaint is only it's just the shortness of the episodes.
Yeah.
That's really
That's my
my
complaint.
That's
That's why I
one
have
thing
it
for
in a
me
9.
too, yeah.
That's why I have
Yeah.
it in a 9.
Like
Yeah.
that's really it. I think I mean, yes, he hyped it up, but like he also gave us good things like
He gave
Salvation
us a
Run
lot. People
and
just took the hype
Checkmate.
in the wrong direction and ran with shit they shouldn't have ran with.
Yeah.
They're all
That is
focused on
definitely true.
Peacemaker being in that other dimension when he set up so, like you're saying, he set up so much other stuff.
Yeah.
Which, yes,
And they were focused on
like, we will
cameos.
get some cool stuff, I'm pretty sure. Some people that I know were talking about, they think that that they're gonna send the creature commandos to that universe.
Facts.
That would be crazy.
Well, so
Yeah.
I read like Salvation Run, the run that it's based off of. It's like 7 issues, and so I read it. And what happens in that is like apparently like it sets up Final Crisis and leads to that, which kind of sucks anyways. But what happens in the actual Salvation is a lot of villains are sent over there, but tasked like the Suicide Squad is the ones that are doing it, and then Flag, but it's not Rick Flag Senior, it's his son Rick Flag. He sends the task force over there as well in like the last trip and like tricks them into going over there too. So I do agree with you. I think that'll happen, but I think, like you said, I think it'll be the creature commandos in that sense because they'll still trust Flag, and he still trusts them.
That would be
so. Like
insane.
that's what I can see that happening.
And Gunn said we're getting a live action GI Robot
Yeah.
I hope
And
so.
they all want to do their roles. Like David Harbour has been really
Dude,
passionate
that's
about
gonna
doing
be insane
Frankenstein,
in
and
this
she
Frankenstein.
wants to do what's her name? The lady
The
Frankenstein. What's
Bride,
her name? The
The
Bride.
Bride.
Yeah, she wants to do it in live action as well.
which they
And
would all be
DC just
great.
filed for Salvation Run. They filed the
But
trademark today.
who voices Weasel?
Sean Gunn.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
he doesn't voice him, but plays him. Yeah,
He plays.
It's
Sean
like the
Gunn.
Okay.
motion capture.
Yeah.
I don't know who does like that.
But I think it's all CGI though, yeah.
Yeah,
For the most part.
I think it
Gotta
would be
be.
cool to see. I think I'd love to see GI Robot. Obviously, Doctor Phosphorus would look dope as hell in live action. I bet,
Oh yeah.
facts.
especially if
Oh,
it's
he would
Alan
look
Tudyk.
sick.
If he's playing it, I think he has the build for it.
I agree.
I saw a lot of people wondering why Flag acts like such a different character between
I
Creature
was
Commandos
wondering
and
that too,
Superman.
but I know it has a lot to do with.
So, in my opinion, I think a lot of people forget this guy got his shit rocked by Clayface, like a metahuman. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't be fucking with metahumans either, dude.
yeah,
That's
Like
true.
I
They
don't know,
might
but
have
that's
that's
given
just
just
him
such
one
a
of his
CTE, bro.
reactions.
drastic like
yeah. Like
change.
he was so like buddy. Like by the end of Creature Commandos, he was very buddy with them, or not the ending because he
Yeah,
wasn't
and
really
now
there
he
at the
has it
end.
out for all metas. It just doesn't make
Now,
any sense.
I did see a crazy theory that Gorilla Grodd is controlling him.
That was me.
Was it you?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
me.
I was gonna
Okay,
say
then,
Brandon
yeah,
was
there
telling
you
me
go.
about that.
Then say your theory.
Oh, my theory is that Gorilla Grodd is controlling him.
Oh,
There you go. Wow.
So no, so
Wow.
essentially, I saw a lot of people saying that he was acting weird, like he was being controlled, and saw
by
people
the
all
yeah,
saying
that
like,
last episode when he was like really happy.
yeah, and they were saying it was Lex, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Lex would not have the means to do it, and if he did, he wouldn't still have that motivation to take down Peacemaker. You see what I'm saying? If he was
He
fully
didn't even know
controlling
who
him.
Peacemaker was, like
Yeah.
in the prison scene. Like he
Yeah,
didn't
so I
care.
think Grodd is manipulating him because in the alternate future we saw in Creature Commandos, he was the guy behind everything. So like why the only person who would want to lock up all these metahumans would be someone trying to conquer the world without having any kind of resistance. And that
We
would be
also
Yeah.
already
Grodd.
saw Peacemaker dead in that scene, so it kind of
Exactly.
adds on to that.
Yeah. So I
I
think like some people said Clayface, but what like motive does Clayface have to lock up
yeah, no,
metahumans? Nothing.
I
Yeah.
agree. I don't think it would be Clayface either. Now, a big thing in Salvation Run though, one I want to say it's Blockbuster or the um Mammoth. I think it's Mammoth actually from the Teen Titans like villain team or whatever in Salvation Run in the other universe. It's actually Martian Manhunter undercover. And
Oh.
so like like that gets revealed and like he's been keeping tabs over there the whole time for Batman. So like something like that would be cool even if it like I mean Clayface is a bad guy, so you'd have to do somebody like Martian Manhunter or
Yeah,
another shapeshifter. But I think doing something like that would be cool. And you just
that
have
would
this
be
like
And
sick.
guy that's over there.
I saw
another
someone
Make
thing
say
the
that
instead
I
of Gorilla
Peacemaker
Grodd, it could
like
be like
that.
Brainiac. Brainiac's the
Yeah.
one
another thing that
affecting
I
it.
noticed that
And he's
like
getting the
kind
metahumans
of
off to like also keep them from
That's
stopping him.
that's a solid
Yeah.
and Man of Tomorrow would just be like Superman and Lex are like two of the only people left to kind of like help. That could
Yeah.
be cool.
another weird thing that I noticed was, which it might be explainable, but I remember when they first like discovered the not when they first discovered it when they first like went into it, the glasses guy, he was like, what's in it for me, and he's like, nothing, you're just gonna do it, or like your buddy, or it's for your buddy Lex. But then he like by the end of the episode he's like in normal clothes and he's like out of prison, I'm pretty sure, which also seemed kind of weird to me because he seemed like he didn't give a fuck about that guy.
Well, I think that was the deal was that they got out of prison if he helped. Like
Oh,
I think
okay.
that was the deal that Lex made with Flag. Like Lex can't get out of jail because that's why he's not working with them. But
Okay.
his guys can because they weren't like the main guy. Like Lex is in prison for a while. I
Yeah.
truly don't know how he's going to get out. Like I don't have a theory or anything on
Yeah, I
that.
have no idea.
I do wish there was like I wish there was a bigger payoff of like Earth X. Like I would have loved to see like a Earth X version of the character, just as like a little like cool little nod, or at least like a
One
reference to it. Like it could
I
have been like, oh, we don't want Overman to pull up. Like he doesn't actually have to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
I think
one
Just
thing
like
that I sorry.
oh,
no,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, one thing that I wanted to see, which wasn't really a big plot point of it, is Peacemaker's brother is when Adebayo is walking around. He says one got out, and it makes me curious about what they're doing with like all the minorities because like obviously they don't have them dead. They have them in camps or
And
something like that, or they're working or
Yeah.
doing
there
something.
could be
And that's
heroes and villains in there too. Like I saw a
yeah,
crazy theory that would have been the perfect cameo is if they would have shown one of those, like you're saying, and Bloodsport's in there. That's a perfect cameo to like, he's a hero over there, and he's like, he helps fight
Yeah, that would have
people,
been
and he can
sick.
just use like rocks or whatever because he's got the accuracy. Or Deadshot. I mean, I don't want Will Smith back, but Deadshot's still an option.
That would have been sick. That would have been
yeah.
sick. Speaking of the Earth X counterparts, um, that was so freaking heartbreaking when his dad, Peacemaker's dad, like
Dude,
like
yeah,
revealed that he
Dude,
was
bro.
a good dude, and that freaking
he
vigilante
was
comes
Yeah,
in there and
yeah.
dude.
instantly murders him.
Bruh. Dude,
Insane,
I was
bro.
actually speechless when it happened, bro. Like I didn't
Yeah.
even know what to say,
But
bro.
freaking Cena's acting, dude, in that episode and just the whole season in
Phenomenal.
particular, he really took it to the next level. Everyone,
Oh
I
Jeffrey
yeah.
think
Holland did a
his
When he
really
was
good
like
job
yeah,
with
crying
the
over his
exactly.
emotional
brother.
scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him in the last episode, that scene between him and Adebayo, I always forget her actual name, was amazing. Phenomenal acting,
I
especially from
100%
her.
agree.
Mhm.
That's probably the best acting in the show. I think
She
that
was
that
like,
scene.
she was
Gotta
like, I'd
agree.
say she
Gotta
was
agree.
like, it's like John Cena, and then it was her. Like she was the second
And
most
like
like
her
main
going from a
character, I would
Minecraft
say.
movie this year and then just upping her acting from Peacemaker season 1 to Peacemaker season 2 is insane.
To be
Like I
fair,
watched the
you can't
Minecraft
you can't
movie
blame her
and
acting for the Minecraft movie.
no,
Like
no, no, I'm
the
not. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that those both came out the same year and not even the span of like 5 months is
Oh
pretty
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think the Minecraft movie dumbed down everyone's acting. Like it had Jack
Yeah.
Black in
That's
it
fair.
and
That's
like
fair.
yeah,
But
I
I
haven't
do
it's
seen
think
it.
I think they left Earth X open for, whatever they're gonna do next. Peacemaker season 3, or if they choose to spin it off into multiple other shows. I mean, I think it's a big thing that his brother was left over there alive. And you don't just
Yeah.
cast somebody like David Denman and never use them again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I agree. I
I
totally
also
agree.
agree.
I also agree.
Noah?
yeah, big fan.
Wow.
I know, I,
Big
I
fan.
agree, bro.
We're all in agreement.
Wow. But all right. I mean,
The
any other
Hall has agreed.
Peacemaker stuff or anything else we want to talk about?
I know he said he's not going to do a season 3, but I really hope he does.
I
That's
agree. I hope he does
nice.
too,
Yeah.
but I would as long as we get more of Peacemaker and everything, more of the
Yeah,
story, I'm okay
or
with it. Not,
anything like
yeah.
do a spinoff of Vigilante. I'm there for it.
Agreed,
Dude, I need a
100%.
checkmate. I need checkmate
Che-
now. I think though it's gonna pay
Checkmate would
off
be
in
cool.
Waller is 100% what's gonna be.
I think Waller, and I honestly think Batman the Brave and the Bold might have a little checkmate in it.
I could see
Honestly,
Possibly.
that.
I could
Yeah.
see Sasha Bordeaux being in it since she has
yeah,
like a thing with
facts,
Batman. Yeah.
facts.
Or wait, no, didn't they say Lanterns is gonna tie in a little bit to Peacemaker?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Its Salvation
listen,
run is
bro.
gonna be
A
an
lot of
all.
people are gonna say it, even if it happens. But if I'm James Gunn, yeah, I'm gonna put my wife in as many projects as I can. Like she's probably gonna be in Lanterns,
Dude, I don't know if anyone
respectfully.
said this, but the
That's all right.
Lanterns are investigating a missing person. I'm sure someone's already thought of this, but is that you think that missing person's locked up in
That's what
Salvation?
I thought
So
Yeah.
it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be.
apparently, it's rumored that missing person is going to be Alan Scott, who's going to wind up being dead. That's a rumor. I'm
Oh.
really hoping it's Guy Gardner, and they're just using Alan Scott as like a cover-up name, and
Yeah,
like
like
they're
Guy
just going to
Gardner
find
gets
Guy
taken to
Gardner.
Salvation and they can't find him and they're looking for him.
Exactly. See, that's what I think should happen. But
And
if it
instead of
is
it being,
Alan
because I
Scott,
heard that James Gunn said that the like Darkseid's not going to be the big bad of the
yeah,
DCU. So if that's true, instead of using the new gods for Salvation Run, which was they were like a big part of, just use Brainiac instead.
Brainiac. I
Yeah,
agree.
just kind of like insert Brainiac there.
That would
Yeah,
make
Just
and I
sense.
mean,
Yeah, I'm down.
even if you do a complete twist on Salvation, like we don't know if there's other life like on the world. Like we don't know how much they truly explored of that
Yeah.
Earth. Like we don't know what's out there. We heard a bunch of creatures, but there could be people. We
I
never
need them
know.
to reprint Salvation Run so I can read it because never read it before.
It's
Same.
it's pretty hard to find. I'm
Who's
sure
the
there's
writer?
dude.
Do you
I
know?
was looking.
It's gonna be even harder now.
No, I don't know off the top of
That's
my
what I'm
head,
thinking.
but
They
it's
should probably
right
reprint
over
it. You
here.
know.
Hold on, let me see.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do like a compact or something here soon for it, to be
Yeah,
honest.
they'll probably reprint it. I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised.
very excited for Lanterns though. Like
Me too, dude.
I'm I'm very excited for Lantern. The more and more I keep seeing about it, but dude, Aaron Pierre
It's
is
not
like
over there. I'm not
spot
gonna lie,
on,
but
bro.
I'm
Like
pretty
I
sure
know
there's a
we've been
few
talking
writers on
about
it.
this, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's just one writer. I think there's a couple.
Sweet.
All right.
But yeah, it was really good.
EPs. What else do we want to talk about? Or I mean, is that? I feel like we kind of
I think I'm good. I said my piece.
Yeah, same.
oh
All
jeez.
right.
nice. All right. Well, then I guess with that being said, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this week's episode of the Hall of Nerds podcast.
Yeah. We'll see
Anyone else
y'all
have
in
anything else to
3
say?
months.
Finally, say this. You will see us next week. Come back for a brand new episode.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Nerd on.
Nerd out.
Boom.
I
Nerd
look
it.
fire in this.
Yeah, you are
You
fired.
kind of look like a waffle, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You low-key flipping us
All right.
off. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm getting fingered. 1 second.
Oh.